What forces and trends will be shaping the real estate industry in the next few years? That's the question that was given to the Strategic Issues Work Group of the National Association of Realtors Association Executives Committee. The answer to that question is vital to setting strategic direction for a company, an agent, or an association. This video is a primer on the major points of the work group's report after interviewing brokers, agents, industry experts, and economists. The nature of real estate is shifting to multiple platforms. It has become mobile, social, and highly localized. The scenario you are about to see is fictional. It is not based on any particular broker, agent, or executive's singular experience, but is instead based on their collective comments. So let's follow Jessica and Michael, two 20-somethings looking for their first home and preparing to meet with their agent, Jason. Afterwards, we will examine the implications of this scenario and what they could mean to you.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jason.
Have a seat. No, I was just thinking here, I've had twice as many online conversations with you than I normally have with clients.
Really?
Yeah, I sure have.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you, too.
Oh, thank you. So, Michael couldn't make it?
No, work steals him away from me far too often.
Yeah, I hear you. So, are you ready to get into this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, excellent. What is this?
Virgin Irish Coffee. I saw on your rating agent webpage that you have fans that said it was your favorite.
I have fans, really.
Why do you think we picked you? I mean, in this economy, buying a house is a serious business.
Well, it sure is. Well, thank you so much for the drink. I'm flattered. So, houses.
Yes, houses.
All right. I talked with Michael, and he said the primary reason you want to buy a house is that you and he are starting a family together. Yeah, congratulations. That's great. And based on our online conversation, I pulled up some local listings for you to look at.
Oh, can you send those to me?
Sure. Just give me 1 second.
I just want to send them to Michael because he wants to be kept in the loop.
Oh, yeah. I want him to see these. Okay. And they're off.
Great. I just got them.
Good. So what we'll do is we'll look at some preliminary paperwork, and then I have some houses to show you online.
Okay.
This is what I have so far.
Do you usually take meetings at the pub instead of your office?
That was my office, Jess. Actually, one of the many that I have around the city.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Google Earth, the Irish pub we were at. Check this out. Yeah, that's my car right out in front. I was there a couple of weeks ago for a meeting, and the satellite took a photo of that.
Wow.
It's pretty nifty, huh?
Oh wow, the house looks great.
You're looking at pictures of it already?
Yeah, Michael's already found information on the neighborhood, growth trends, valuations and stuff, and he said the price is right on.
That's what I like to hear. What do you say we go look at it?
Let's
do it. Garden here. Listen, you hear your neighbors? Kids all over, yeah. Okay, Jess, here we are. This is one of the bigger rooms in the home, the cathedral ceilings here that I mentioned to you. It's the brick fireplace. Pretty nice.
Oh, I love it. I really think it's great.
Good, good.
I want to post these to Facebook and see what Michael thinks. Okay. Wow, that was fast.
That sure was.
And two of my friends on Facebook like it too.
Your friends have great taste.
Yeah.
Any questions about the house, the property, before I send this off to the other agent?
No.
Okay, well, with your permission, I'll go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
Great. Off she goes. All your other appropriate documents, they're going to be automatically drafted, and we're going to put it in a virtual room so we can all take a look at it whenever we want.
Cool.
All right? Shall we head back to the office?
Sure. I'd like some more coffee.
Great.
In an age of constant motion and global connectivity, real estate professionals will have to provide local service from almost anywhere, at any time. I will briefly cover 12 trends, the dynamic dozen, in the work group's report, as well as show you some ways they were represented in the scenario you just watched. Mobile is the first trend. Today, real estate professionals can conduct virtually any phase of their business from anywhere. Reading emails, social networking, downloading MLS data, searching for information, uploading mortgage applications, delivering electronic documents, and texting are just a few examples. Powerful personal devices such as smartphones, iPad, Kindle, and others provide this mobility. And newer technologies like iPhone apps, augmented reality, quick response codes, and radio frequency readers are advancing mobility even more. Mobile will change every business, especially real estate. The second trend involves social media. People no longer rely on newspapers, radio, television, or even websites for news and information. Instead, they are social networking, such as reading Facebook postings, tweeting, sharing photos on Flickr, or watching videos on YouTube. Consumers trust these peer comments and recommendations more than advertising and more than professional opinions. Since people of all ages now convene at social media sites, real estate professionals need to understand how to create an appealing online presence that ultimately results in business. Social media is the new conversation. A greater focus on local becomes our third point. For consumers, it has never been easier to gather detailed local information on anything. This includes local real estate, a neighborhood, a street, or a single property. Among the online options are broker and agent websites, social media forums, blogs, public records, streetscape videos, satellite photos, and property expert opinion sites. The fastest growing apps are of local searches using a GPS chip and smartphones. In the age of global connectivity, local expertise is an increasingly important aspect of an agent's value. The ease of accessibility to data becomes our fourth trend to consider. As real estate-related data flows throughout the internet, how will the role of the MLS change in the coming years? Will it remain the primary source of property data, or just one of many services available to real estate professionals and consumers? There could be an opportunity to build a national brand by promoting MLS data as more accurate and more timely than other sources. Today's consumer with virtually unlimited access to data has the edge and will influence the future of MLS. What we call the splinternet is our fifth observed trend. For real estate professionals, the internet is actually a splinternet with hundreds of relevant sites catering to prospective buyers, sellers, and investors. Even the busiest sites, such as Realtor.com and Yahoo, attract only a small percentage of online viewers. For online information, it is easier to put information in front of the eyeballs than to bring the eyeballs to your site. In this environment, the more places your information lives on the web, the better your chances of reaching prospects. What technology coined as the cloud is our sixth consideration. A new era of computing power is growing. Soon, all information will be stored on the internet. Then computing ability will reside there also. This combining of functions, applications, data, sound, and images on the internet is called the cloud. Instead of purchasing in-house software, storage drives, and communications gear, businesses and individuals can use low-cost services available on the internet or in the cloud. This access to inexpensive computing power will level the playing field for individuals and small firms. Is the traditional single-family home a damaged product? Do consumers view real estate differently now? Consumer motivation is our seventh observation. At the height of the real estate boom, many consumers were purchasing real estate primarily as financial investments. But today's purchase decisions revolve around traditional lifestyle issues, such as job function, family stability, and children's interest. Real estate is no longer seen as a reliable long-term investment. And there is a new reality of a possible loss of value. Real estate professionals who understand these shifts in consumer motivation will better serve tomorrow's buyers and sellers. Public trust is our eighth point. In a world of easy access to information and instantaneous communications, consumers now expect transparency in all economic transactions. This is frequently lacking in real estate sales. In some cases, basic information, such as home address, is withheld intentionally. And the recent financial crisis has increased consumer distrust of institutions and professionals. However, NAR surveys reveal that honesty and integrity are still key factors in selecting an agent. So real estate professionals must make everything absolutely clear in order to retain public trust. Number 9 is agent ratings. Agent rating systems, in one form or another, will become more prevalent in the next few years. With the rise of social media and the acceptance of seller rating systems on sites like eBay and Amazon, it appears only a matter of time before agent ratings become an important factor influencing consumer decisions. Firms and associations have been reluctant to support the rating of performance for many reasons, but consumer pressure and other rating sites may force their involvement. A shift in company presence is our 10th trend. As more agents work from remote locations, many brokers will reduce their physical office footprint. Real estate offices will be smaller, with more conference room, but fewer desks used by multiple agents. One of the challenges of this trend is projecting an on-the-ground visible presence and a brokerage brand in the local market. Another problem is creating camaraderie or a company culture with highly mobile and self-reliant agents. Establishing a company presence in the future will be a combination of both physical and virtual actions. Greater consumer collaboration becomes our 11th point. Consumers today are far more willing to share opinions and personal information than in the past. In that environment, it would be a natural thing for buyers and sellers and their online social communities to share information and experiences in real estate. They can also directly collaborate on parts of the real estate transaction without some traditional realtor services. Openness, trust in peers, and social networks are the breeding ground for unprecedented economic collaboration in all forms by consumers. Finally, we round out our 12 points with observations about a new generation. This year, the millennial population will surpass the baby boomers, signaling a new dominant generation. It means a greater emphasis on this generation as buyers and sellers. It also means adopting social media as the primary method for cultivating these prospective clients. In real estate, agents are creating informal groups around a common interest and exchanging ideas at ad hoc gatherings called meetups. This is the new definition of networking sessions. These young adults will exert a powerful influence on the market, the industry, and the association. While this dynamic dozen will influence the future of real estate, we cannot ignore the significant impact of economic issues. Real estate markets are inherently local, with major variations from city to city and state to state. However, they are profoundly affected by the national economic landscape. At this point, the economic outlook for the next few years remains uncertain. In the full Strategic Issues report, we discuss the following 10 economic areas: the business recovery, government involvement, risk tolerance, credit availability, consumer confidence, housing starts, commercial real estate, short sales and foreclosures, mortgage rates, and new mortgage instruments. As I stated earlier, this is a very brief overview. The complete report has a full discussion of every point, with examples, as well as direct quotes from those interviewed. At the conclusion of this video is a list of association executives that created the report. There is also information on a website, aestrategicissues.com, where you can download this video and also get the complete report on multiple platforms in various versions and formats. The nature of real estate is shifting. Real estate professionals who recognize and respond effectively to these changes will be in the best position to control their destiny, despite uncertainties in the nation's economic outlook. Most importantly, they can craft new strategies to take advantage of the many opportunities now emerging in the future world of real estate. And, as Jessica and Michael have shown us, that world is increasingly mobile, social, and local.